Kind of the trifecta with this place of having an investment and being able to make money, a means to pay off my student debt quickly, and a method to live for free and really put myself in a good financial position by the end of this. I guess one of the big things that I saved money on in this unit is the electrical.
Okay.
So I didn't even get a quote for up here for the electrical. I got a quote for a room downstairs, and it was $3,700 because I had knob and tube in here.
I was gonna ask, yeah, knob and tube. That's not bad, $3,700.
For just the kitchen downstairs.
Oh, okay.
And
it must have been a hard job for them to reach.
I think so. I think there was just a few little bits. It was like rerunning the stove outlet and like moving this and like and the knob and tube is just one of those like investigatory things. Like you have to. It's not necessarily as easy to just look and be like, oh, you just have to do this.
Tube?
Yeah. Well, the only remaining knob and tube is this light and that light, and it's just because I can't get in there. Everything else I replaced.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's only knob and tube. Well, actually no, not these ones. For most of the switches, it was only knob and tube from the switch to the light.
Oh,
It like reran most of it underneath, exception of upstairs. Upstairs with everything's knob and tube.
Yeah.
But I had access to the attic, so it made doing electrical a little bit easier. But
nice.
Yeah, I've tried to replace some of the electrical in here, like the bathroom, and it's just working through the plaster.
Yeah.
It's just such a bitch.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Yeah. This was one of the first bigger projects that I've kind of tidied up, and this is the main floor kitchen. It was really awful before. It had built-in cabinets, it had a sink that was this big, and that was the counter space you got. It was poorly laid out. The floor was linoleum and ripped, so I kind of gutted it. Put down a tile, got these cabinets, installed them, rearranged the layout, so there's a lot more counter space and a lot more functionality. And then one of the bigger things that I've done in this unit is the electrical, and this is kind of a point of pride for me, is I was quoted $3,700 for all of this electrical. So that was taking out the knob and tube, putting in pot lights, moving the stove outlet, putting in these wall outlets and GFCIs, and I did it for probably under $200, maybe like $175 for all of the wire and pot lights and switches and etc. So that was part of the pun, but really empowering. And it was one of those great things that it sparked me to actually learn about electrical, because it was one of the things that kind of was not in my comfort zone, because I just didn't know about it, and there's just so many more risks versus tile. Worst case, it looks bad, right? So electrical was one of the things that I, after I got that quote and couldn't really have much, or didn't have much success with other electricians, I dove into videos and subreddits and the whole works again. I was really lucky that the references that I got for some of the electricians were very nice, very friendly, and they actually talked to me about what the work that they would be doing is. So I got the electrician's opinion on what needed to be done, and then I kind of picked his brain for how to do that, and if there's any sort of concerns with my idea of what I wanted to do, because at that point I was kind of leaning towards doing it myself. And yeah, so I had that really, I guess it's one of those things that don't be afraid to ask for help, or just ask, really. Because a lot of these times these people are fine with spending 2 minutes and just talking about the thing that they're doing. And if they're not, then they'll probably just leave or not. So it's kind of a win-win if you just try. So I got a lot of value out of just asking people questions too. I guess it was kind of a mix. Like, one of the electricians was out of my price range. One of the electricians would have done it for a decent price, but wasn't available until February, and I did this in November. And one of the other ones, he didn't get back to me. That was it. He didn't get back to me. So yeah, I think it was kind of timing during the year. Sometimes people are busy, sometimes they're not. It wasn't great timing, and it was one of the things I didn't plan as well as I probably should have for. It was kind of, I took the ceiling down and then it's like, oh, I guess I need to do that electrical, or now would be the time to do that electrical. I should call somebody right now and then hope that they're available soon. So it definitely goes to show how important planning can be in renovations, and how it can sometimes set you back or change plans.
Okay guys, thanks for checking out this video series, learning with Kelly here all about her renovations.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video.
And any comments, put them in the comment section and we will get to them.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks guys, see you.
Bye.